Hey everyone, this is Ray with the channel LovewaterHealing, and I'm here to do a reading for all of my Aquariuses for the month of January 2026. Here we are. Let's begin. Let's see where we're at, Aquarius, for the month. I know it's a few days late, but the energy has to pull me, and I am pulled to do these readings for everyone today. I'm going to be doing a 2026 reading for an overall, sort of for all the signs for the year. And we're going to see where the energy lands. So I'll be doing that after I finish the individual videos. Ooh, crafting. So gaze at your loving hands. How will you create and craft your life? Look at your feet and feel them on the ground. Now close your eyes and imagine that you see the earth from the perspective of space. How wondrous and beautiful it is. Green, blue, white, light, and dark, infinite, endless stories being played out upon the earth. Be aware of yourself on earth, playing out and creating your stories. Now, see all of this through the eyes of your higher consciousness. See the whole big picture from the perspective of space. Gently move closer and closer toward the earth. Feel yourself landing on earth and plant your feet on the ground. Intend that from this moment on, you will no longer feel bullied by life. Instead, you will create and craft your unique path. Aquarius, that couldn't be more specific to where you are landing yourself here in the month of January. Crafting, creating your own life is what you love to do, even though you'll never admit it. It's your secret little passion. Let's see what the fairies have to say. So there's definitely, you're going to be attending a wedding. I don't know if it's here in the month of January. Or you're going to get engaged, or there's going to be something of a commitment that you put down. Now, it could be a more simple commitment, like you're signing a contract for something for a period of time. It doesn't have to be necessarily you and another person sort of committing in that marriage, but it is something about you bringing it together and signing a contract, and it's a celebration to bring you to this next level. And then there's also going to be someone in your life that comes in and feels like they are a spiritual teacher, or they're teaching you something about healing and your spirituality. So it could be anyone that you come across in your life, any faith denomination, whoever they are, they're going to ring a bell for you. It's almost like you're going to hear it innately in your head, and you're going to say, I want to be mentored by this person. I would like to learn more from this person. I would like to be in the space more of this person because I feel like it feels good to me. I'm recognizing where my emotions are. I'm recognizing where on the emotional scale I'm at. I'm not sitting in sadness, depression, anger, frustration, jealousy, any of those spaces. I'm sitting in this loving place where I love myself and I'm doing things for myself. And I'm not worried about the lack of control that I have in all the other areas of my life because I know I only have control over myself. I have no control over anyone else around me or their emotions or where they're at in any given space or time. The frequency in which you move yourself, Aquarius, is going to be so simple and so easy for you, but it's about you taking the time to do it for yourself. And that's where you get caught up, because you really want to create the time and space for yourself, but you also recognize that you just want to get your work done. You just want to get all the work done. And I hate to break it to you, but the work will never be done. Your work here on this planet, until you're no longer physically here, is never going to be done, because you came here to experience life. You came here to have all of these emotions, these ups and downs, and you came here to craft the life that you wanted before you came here. And you're constantly in that frequency, that place that gives you the opportunity to work on crafting it more. You're just creating, right? You're creating in your physical body. You're creating the space that you see around you. It's about perception of reality. What do you see in front of you, Aquarius? And I think that this person's going to help open you up to that a little bit more. So it's just going to feel delicious to be around the person. Doesn't mean you're going to be spending all of your time with them or necessarily even, encountering them for more than 5 minutes. But it's almost like time stops for that period of time, and you get that opportunity to learn something that is so powerful that it brings you to this next level that you never thought you'd be on. Okay, and now, let's see. Yep, could be a proposal. So we could be talking about marriage. I also feel like it's you going off on a journey, having a party, having the best time of your life. And you're just like, I'm just hanging out here, got my cup. I'm just doing some stuff, enjoying myself, because I realize everything I want is already put out there. I've already asked the universe, my angels, my fairies, my guides for those things. And so I'm not going to worry about how they get to me. I'm just going to have fun in the process. So you're going to have some fun. And, coming across this person that you were not expecting to come across, even if it's only for those 5 minutes, right, that it really opens you up and you learn something new, it's going to feel like sort of fated. But you've been wanting and you've been creating this for yourself, so you finally have the eyes to see it. And that's what people don't understand. It's about having, we want with our physicalness to see and to experience things. So we think that it's not available to us unless we can physically see it. But Aquarius, it's not what it's about. It's not what it's about at all. Because you can see everything that you want. It's all there in front of you. It's about whether you choose to perceive that it's there or not. So because our physical, human brains and bodies are not moving in that direction, you're not able to physically see it. That's okay. Just know that it's there anyway. It's about having faith. I know. Faith is constantly tested. But there's a harmony and a peace and freedom that comes along with recognizing that perception of reality. You know exactly what you're doing, Aquarius. You know exactly what you're doing. You can feel with all your emotions. You're able to perceive what you want to in any given moment. It's about just making that choice. And you do it all the time. You make and look at things from a more positive perspective than you do negative, because you realize that there are people, places, and things on the other side of the things that don't feel good that you don't want to deal with. You would rather just not deal with it at all. You'd rather just not even have the phone call or have the conversation or have the interaction. So when you feel like the interaction is genuine, it pulls you right in. And you want to be part of the interaction, you want to be part of the process, because you know that's what your perception of reality is bringing you towards. Ooh, kyanite. So kyanite is your crystal for the month. So make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. And that can be more powerful for you, Aquarius, because it's not about anybody else. And maybe this person will say it to you and you will finally hear it. But you are creating what you want out of this life. No one is creating it for you. These opportunities that come in front of you are literally because that's what you're looking for. So you see it and you perceive it. And then either you go in the direction of it, or that no longer makes you feel good, so you find a different direction to go. And that's how simple it is. But it's about whether or not we're able to get out of our heads and focus on what truly brings us joy, even when everyone around you may not understand what brings you total joy. You know what brings you total joy in this moment. It could change in the next moment. But in this moment, you know what brings you happiness. You know what you can smile about when you wake up in the morning. You know all the things that you can list that you're grateful for as soon as even before you open your eyes in the morning. Start making that part of who you are, because as you do that, you list all those things that you're grateful for. You list all those pros of all the things you can think of when you're thinking of something you don't want. You're saying, I don't really want that. This is what I really want. Here are all the pros to those things that I want in this moment. So continue crafting it. You're doing a great job, Aquarius, and I'm proud of you. As always, love your water, and love yourself. And I'll see you on the next video. Love you.